Anyway, here we are, October Red. I'm quite proud, actually, to be joined by former boxer turned coach, Bradley Skeete. Welcome.
Thank you. How you doing? You good?
Listen, all the better for seeing you. I know we could talk about the 7,000 fights that you've had, the last fight that I saw you have with Hamza Shiraz. But let's talk about your journey and why you decided to do the coaching.
Like you say, I've been around boxing my whole life, and to obviously retire and not be around boxing would have been a madness. So to pass on my knowledge and my experience to young fighters coming through, that I'd be a fool to put it down. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm on a new journey now, coaching, and I'm really enjoying it.
Not all fighters do it. Sometimes they do hang up the gloves. Sometimes you can see them like lurking in the background at fights, or they can go off the rails. You're still quite young. Where did that passion come from for you to think, you know what, I'm going to do the training?
Yeah, like I say, I've been in the gym my whole life. I've been around it, and yeah, for me just to put boxing down and not have it in my life, then like I don't know what. That's all I know, and all I know is boxing. So yeah, like I really enjoy the coaching side of it now. Like it's still new to me, so I'm still learning myself, but I'm working with great fighters and around great team. So yeah, it's good. It's good.
One thing I will ask, you said it's different, because I'm ignorant, I'm not a coach, I'm not a fighter. What is the difference between, obviously you're not fighting, but the difference between the coaching and fighting, the way you've got to use your brain differently, I guess?
Yeah, it's similar in a sense, obviously, but you're just not getting in there fighting. But for me now, I've got to have a coach's mindset instead of a boxer's mindset, and so for me as a boxer, I would look at my opponents and see what's what, but I'd expect my coach to do it too, to tell me, and then just so we're on the same wavelength. So I've got the best of both now. I've been there and done it myself, and I'm a coach now. So as long as we can talk and conversate with what's what, then it's good. And so I think that's what helps being a good coach, where I've done it myself before.
I mean, how long have you been coaching for now?
Just over a year now. Yeah. So it's not long. I'm still fresh to it, but yeah, I'm like I say, I'm enjoying it. So, and that's the main thing, and that's what it was with my boxing. All the time I was enjoying it. Then that's when I was loving it. So now I'm enjoying the coaching side of it. I'm loving it. It's good.
You know, when you're ringside, obviously you're there in the corner, that 60 seconds that you've got with your fighter, does part of you feel like, damn, I wish it was me back in the ring?
I was just in Dublin the weekend and with Skye Nicolson, and the atmosphere and for the main event and the whole build up and everything was unreal. And I got a little buzz, and I thought, I miss nights like this, but yeah, I still get to enjoy it now with my fighters, so I still get that buzz and I still get to enjoy it. So yeah, if I didn't have that, then I'd be upset, but I still got it as a coach. So yeah, it's all good. I still get that buzz.
But it's nice to see you as a familiar face on the ring apron as well. I mean, talk to us about your experience over there in Ireland. Coaching Skye Nicolson as like a second.
Yeah. I'm with Eddie Lam, obviously Skye's main coach, head trainer. But Ed was with me my whole career. Just obviously when I left the iBox for my last two fights and went to Ingle Gym, I was with Eddie Lam and Al Smith at iBox. Yeah, so Ed coached me with my whole career. Do you know what I mean? So we know each other. We're like family. So it was a pleasure and an honour when he asked me if I'd help him with Skye, just to be the assistant with Skye. So yeah, I jumped at the opportunity, and Skye's a great fighter, and for me to learn and get experience from being around them big stages and big fights with Skye is unreal. So yeah, we work. It's like I've only joined it for our last two fights, but it's like we've been there together at the start, because me and Ed know each other so well, and obviously I've got a good relationship with Skye now, and yeah, it's good.
You see, it's really weird, because sometimes it's like the fighter will stick out more, like with you, and I didn't know that Eddie Lam was your coach, but now that I see you in the corner, I've clocked, obviously, Eddie Lam with Skye. Skye's fight, Lucy Wildheart, somebody that literally gave a good goal when it came to Michaela Mayer, short notice. I thought this was going to be a really good and probably competitive fight. Talk us through it from what you saw, because it definitely wasn't.
Listen, there's levels to it, and Skye's on a different level. She's a very class coming from the amateurs, she was a very classy technical amateur, and then she's developing in now. She's getting moved fast as a pro. She gets criticised in that for her lack of power and that, but I've seen what she can do. She's got power, and to stop the likes of Lucy Wildheart, who you say has been a distance with Michaela Mayer, who's a championship fighter. Do you know what I mean? A champion, like, and just got to look like Skye. No disrespect to Lucy, was in control from start to finish. She didn't show half of what she's capable of, and to make a good fighter look average, then you're doing something right. And she got the stoppage. You know what I mean? So there's power there.
That's what I liked, the fact that Skye was so comfortable on the back foot. There was not a mark on her face. Every time Lucy tried to come in and go for a scrap, Skye would nullify. And we can talk about nullifying because that's what happened later on with Katie Taylor and Chantal Cameron. But she's able to box so comfortably off the back foot that Lucy couldn't hurt her, but Lucy was getting hurt back a lot.
Yeah, and that's it. Her distance, her timing, and was perfect. It was spot on. And like I say, just taking them half a steps and punching as Lucy was coming was perfect. That's what we was working on. And like I say, people criticise her for her lack of power, but you just got to look how she broke down and hurt Lucy a good few times in that fight to then cause the corner to throw in the towel. So the power's there. Do you know what I mean?
I think when it comes to, obviously everyone talks about, they want to see the knockouts or whatever, but I can be grateful to watch someone like Skye because she can box, and her boxing style, I don't find it boring, because if you enjoy the sport and you understand a little bit about the IQ, then you could see everything that she was doing. Her ring generalship, Lucy was trying to cut the ring off, but she couldn't.
Yeah, and I was exactly the same, very technical. I got criticised for not having power, but I knocked up a good few stoppages. Do you know what I mean? And I wasn't that fighter to get that one punch knockout power, but I broke people down with my jab, my movement, my timing, and Skye reminds me of myself. Do you know what I mean? So like that's why I like working with her, because we've got on the same wavelength. We know what's what. So yeah, it's good. Like, it's just enjoyable to see, and like I say, boxing connoisseurs will appreciate that.
So talk to us about your other fighter. We're here at the Boxer event today. Talk to us about Fran Hennessy. Is it just females that you're coaching, by the way? Thought I'd get that in.
Nah, do you know what? I've been blessed with two great female fighters, and Fran's my little $1 billion baby, and she's. I told everyone she's a superstar. She's gonna go all the way, this girl, and her debut, she stole the show, and I'm so happy because I told everyone who'd listen, this girl's gonna be a superstar, and she just showed on her debut. She come out and got the stoppage win, and it looked like she'd done it all before. It didn't look like it was her first fight. So yeah, I'm really excited for her to put on a good show in Bournemouth, and I expect really big things from Fran.
What is it about her style then that as a coach, your boxing experience, that you can add to her to, bring her on even more? She's just had her debut. Like you said, she's going into her second fight on the CBS Masternak undercard. What is it that you're hoping to develop her into?
Yeah. Do you know what? She's got it all. She can box, she can punch, like she's got a bit of power about her, and she's got that swagger and that flair, which I love. So for me, it's just keep polishing her up and doing what she's doing, because she's the full package. She's got it all. When she come to me, there was just a few things. She was still an amateur, so just had to set her down a bit and just develop her into that pro style. But what she's got the full package. Like I say, she can box, she can fight, she can punch. She's got it all. She's got that flair, she's got that swagger, and you see it all on her debut. And if you just keep brushing her up and polishing her up, you're going to expect more. There's plenty more to come.
What would you like to achieve then? Final words from yourself. What would you like to achieve in this transition now from fighter to coach? What's your new goal?
The same as a fighter. Myself, I wanted to achieve the top. I wanted to be a world champion when I was fighting. But now, it's the same as a coach. I want to develop my fighters into world championship fighters, and that's the dream and that's the goal. And I didn't achieve it as a boxer, but I'm sure I'll get one as a coach. Sorry.
Listen, we enjoyed it anyway. You've had a good career. Like I said, a fighter that always caught my eye. An absolute honour and a pleasure to speak to you, to meet you. Everybody, put your hands together for Bradley Skeete.
Thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.